Hey everybody, it is Kelly Anderson, your Feeling Good Mama. I just wanted to come on and say hello. Hope everyone is having a great afternoon. So today is Worry Less Wednesday, and what that means to me is it's a reminder to chill out a little bit about all the things that I've got going on that I am concerned about and worried about. And I'm gonna start every Wednesday Worry Less Wednesday, because I feel like I'm not the only one in this boat. Tell me if you guys feel this too. If you find yourself worrying about your health or your family, someone in your family is not doing so well or doing so great, or your finances or politics or any of that stuff. Tell me if you feel the pressure in any of those areas or any other area. I have been a worrier my whole life. It kind of feels like I don't know, in a lot of ways, even though I'm always about feeling good and being healthy and all, I have to be completely honest and truthful to say that I have been a worrier since day one, since I was a little kid. My mom used to even say that, even as a baby, that I seemed like I was all tensed up, and I was just a worrying kid growing up. And it's kind of been a struggle that I've had my whole life to get over this issue of worrying. And I look back on my grandmother, my dad's mom. She was the sweetest lady, but she worried all the time. I just remember her always saying to my dad, "Dan, I'm worried about this. I'm so worried about, something with her house or something with her car, or what if I'm not able to do this?" And I remember her a lot just talking about her just worrying about stuff. And then I was already kind of inclined to be that kind of kid. And so I took that on myself. And I look back and I have had a life of worrying. And tell me if you guys have experienced anything like this. But I look back, there's never really been a time in my life, like an extended period of time, where I felt like, oh, things are, I'm just going with the flow and everything is just, easy going. I am not that kind of person. And I'm always trying to bring you guys all these ways of feeling good and being happier and healthier, but in a lot of ways, all of this is for me too. So I've kind of been like my own counselor, my own therapist through all of this, and I just was kind of like, well, while I'm trying to pull myself out of the crater that I've been in, I will try to pull other people out with me. So that's why I share all these things with you. And I do actually study a lot. I listen to a lot of podcasts. I really try to study human behavior a lot to figure out, how do we get a handle on just being in angst so much of our life and just so much struggle. I really don't know that it was meant to be this much struggle. I feel like with the general population right now, there's just this level of struggle and strife, and I just want to try to do my part in trying to pull people out of that. I have been thinking about worrying and how do I worry less, and I think it's kind of a muscle. It's something that you have to work at. It's like a habit that you have to keep working at continually, and also it's a decision. You have to just decide continually over and over, I'm not going to worry. I'm going to be proactive. I'm going to do my best. I'm going to always try to put my best foot forward, but I'm not going to just worry about the worst outcome. So back in 2016, we were kind of in a state of crisis. And I can honestly say I was worrying a lot. I was worrying tremendously. And you've heard the saying, self-fulfilling prophecy. I was that girl. And I really think in a lot of ways, things went as badly as they did, and they went very, very badly. They went so bad in a lot of ways because I was forecasting it. I was worrying about it. It was a continual worrying that the worst case scenario would happen, and it did happen. And so I look back on that time, I don't 100% blame myself, but I also say that I probably should have tried to look at things more optimistically. I was just like, I think I probably said to people like, this is not gonna turn out well. I think I probably said that like 100 times. And that if that's not a self-fulfilling prophecy, then I don't know what is. So I look back on that, and I really tried to take it as a lesson, like I don't need to do that anymore. I don't need to be thinking and expecting the worst in any given situation. So that's what I really try to work on nowadays, is expecting better. And also, like when my mind goes to, what could happen with this, what could happen, trying to catch that in time before I start to spiral down. I've got Smokey. Smokey wants to be a part of things today. Isn't he beautiful? You help me not to worry, right? This cat helps me not to worry. And actually, like, learning from nature is one of the best things I think that we can do as far as behavior goes, because like animals for the most part are so chill. I mean, look at this cat. This cat like has almost no worries at all, and this cat is just always like whatever. And I really try to look to this cat and try to take on his demeanor in life, because really I think sometimes we overthink things, and I think we get overly serious about things. We want things so badly to go the way we want them to go, and then that's when I think we mess up. We don't just go with the flow and allow. So I wanted to just talk to you guys about trying to worry less. I hope this helps somewhat. Just take note in life when you're worrying, when you're going down the rabbit hole. Even with all this crazy politics stuff right now, there are a lot of people who are really worried about the state of the world, the state of our politics. And we've got to try really hard to find a way to get a handle on that and just say, so much of this is out of my hands. I'm going to leave it up to God, and I'm just going to really try to enjoy my life. Because think about this, when you're worrying, you're taking away from those moments that you could be just living and enjoying. You're being robbed of just real living, and that's why we've got to try to find a way to get a handle on worrying and just forecasting the worst. Okay, so that's what I've got for you guys, my little tip. Worry Less Wednesday. I I'm going to try to come on every day around this time. We'll see. It will be in flux, but I will try my best to come on around this time. And I am trying to really stretch myself these days. So I encourage you guys, where in your life do you need to stretch yourself and grow and get bigger and better and get out of your comfort zone, of course, and worry less? Where in your life do you need to worry less? So give this some thought. I hope this helps, and I love you guys. I hope you have a great afternoon. We'll see you soon.